I don't know. I might only have like a minute. Poppy really wants to stay here at the track, excuse me, beauty, at the library, but Paul's kind of over it, so we might be going very soon. They're racing around the track. Okay, so here's the thing. At my disability hearing on Thursday, and my disability lawyer called me today to run over things. I've never met him before. I've only ever dealt with paralegals, but they said that's how it would be from the get-go. So he was well versed in my case, my medical history, all that stuff. He scared me. He was fine. He was very brisk, New Yorker, fast talking. And I was scared, I wouldn't absorb everything he was saying. Okay, so here's the deal. He was like, you're not there to prove to the judge that you have bipolar or PTSD or anything. He said you're to prove that those conditions make you unable to work. You have a very, your past 15-year work history, you've had numerous reception jobs, caregiving jobs, retail jobs, clerical jobs. He's like, that's good for your case. It shows that you can't stick with anything, and that you're really good at getting hired and maybe having a really positive attitude at the beginning, and then you start getting overwhelmed with fear, anxiety, and it hurts your concentration, which intensifies your anxiety. And soon enough, you're walking off the job, or you're not coming in, or you're getting fired. And he said, the most important thing to win your case is for the judge to be convinced that you can't focus, you can't concentrate on work, therefore you can't work. And that you've tried all these different types of jobs over this long amount of time, and that you have a pattern of behavior. He's like, it's very good for your case. And so we went into length about that stuff, and then he was like, and then you walk off a job and then plunge into a depression about your ability to keep a job, and your fears about supporting yourself and all that, and your self-esteem plunges, and it's a cycle and it's a pattern. And he's like, does that sound about right? And I was like, yeah, it does. And he's like, yeah, biggest bummer phone call you're gonna have today. So I just have to be prepared to present myself that way. I mean, it's pretty much the truth. It is the truth. And then, so I felt good after talking to him for a few minutes. I was like, okay, he's totally on it. Oh, and I was like, so I answered the judge's questions. What do you do? He's like, oh, I sit over in the corner crocheting. He's like, no, seriously. He's like, I listen carefully to your interactions with the judge. If I feel like you're saying something in a way that is unclear, that would be unclear to him, or I interject if I feel like I need to, and at the end the judge will ask me if there's anything I need to say, and if I feel like there needs to be clarity in anything that was said or not said, that's what I do. He's like, and I keep you company. I mean, actually, for a while, the paralegals are really dopey, and they always send us forms, and we'd fill it out and then send them the same forms again. Like, Paul and I started feeling like, what the fuck? Because these lawyers are going to take a percentage out of what I receive if I win. I was like, God, if only we'd done this ourselves. Like, we could fill these forms out ourselves, because the government sends them to you or to your law firm, and none of the forms are that hard. So it's just annoying. But now the day has come, boy, am I glad to have an advocate with me, because I am terrified. I'm so scared. And then at the end he was like, dress plain. He's like, no jewelry, no new hairdos. In my mind, I was like, how would you know if I had a new hairdo? We've never met. How would the judge know? But Paul's like, don't come looking like platinum blonde, like you just spent the day at the salon. I was like, oh, I know. And boy, I could be plain as hell. I was planning on wearing my Gap 90s, little 90s dress with little yellowish flowers and a cardigan. I mean, that's not exactly plain, but it's simple. And I thought it would make me look modest and nice. So I think that's what I'm going to wear. Or if I want to go like complete plain, I will wear those chinos that my sister gave me last year, and like, I don't know, like a white t-shirt, or maybe a black, clean black fitted, not sexy t-shirt and like black cardigan. I don't know. I had been planning on wearing my brown beads, but he said no jewelry. So, like I wanted to show that I had a little care for myself, a little bit of simple jewelry. Like I'm not, whatever. You're basically supposed to look clean and respectable and plain, simple, not trying to be anything. So I get that. I'm just gonna look around and see where they are. I actually can't see where they are. I'm looking at the whole track. There's various people power walking. Oh, they're doing like the high jumps. Like there's this sand pit where you do jumps. We have some time. It's finally breezy. We're at the library because we came here for air conditioning. Had just been at the library for hours. Our house felt disgusting, and outside felt disgusting. And I imagine New York City feels or has felt disgusting because it's always worse there. Those tall buildings trap heat. So today I was like, put in the air conditioner. And he's like, we can do that. And I was like, do you want to put it in the guest room so that if it's really hot, I can go there and you don't have to, because he hates air conditioning. And he was like, no, we can put it in the bedroom. He really hates it. So I'm like, we're gonna have a war. I'm gonna want it real cold. You're gonna want it barely on. You're going on fan. By the way, we have two, so we can put one in the Anna room. I'm almost thinking of just putting one in the Anna room, but then if you sleep over and it's a hot night, I will be sleeping on a mat in there. If we wind up not. Oh, Paul was like, if you really need a lot colder, I can move to another room. So he can go to the couch. He sleeps 75% of the night on the couch anyway. Anyway, what a boring conversation. He's like, nah. He's like, I don't think we need the air conditioner tonight. It's gonna be 10 degrees lower than last night. And like right now, it feels breezy and warm, but I have a feeling our house will feel like an oven, and that'll be uncomfortable to sleep. But the box fan, actually I do quite well with the box fan for much of the summer, or much of the hot days, nights. So anyway, I brought this up. It was fucking hot out, and like evil. Did you feel the evil of the heat today? I don't have to check on what's going to be on Thursday. That will affect what I wear. I'll wear the little dress, the cardigan. If it's like suddenly 60 degrees out, I'll wear tights. Should I shave my legs? It's not that noticeable. Which shoe should I wear? Right now I'm wearing those. So I'm not gonna wear these. They seem too informal. It's gonna be freezing. It's a court building, a courthouse, federal court. I better bring a sweater for sure, even if it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees out. We have so many dishes. promised Paul that I would do half or share the load with him today. But I just don't want to. I will, but I don't want to. He insulted me just a few minutes ago. They were racing, and I was participating in the race by walking because Papa was like, "Mom, be in the race." And then we did that twice. And then I went to Paul. I was like, "Coach, could you bench me?" And he's like, "You don't even want to walk around the track?" And I was like, "I don't like your tone." I was like, "I am a person who does like to walk around the track when I have the right shoes on and when I'm not wearing this noose around my neck and it's not 90 degrees out." And he just looked at me and I was like, "Do you get the tone of what you said and how you, or and he's like, no." And I was like, "What about what you implied?" He's like, "What did I imply?" That I'm too lazy to walk around the track. He's like, "Oh, no, that's not what I meant." I was like, "Oh my God, Poppy's calling me." Are we leaving? Okay, up right there. I'm coming. They're leaving. We're leaving. I was furiously angry, although I didn't show all my anger. He denied that he meant that I'm like a lazy person who won't walk. But what the hell else did he mean? What the fucking else? I think he mumbled something that I don't remember. Okay, totally have to go. Okay, bye.